Okay, I've had permission to share this story. I'm kind of torn. I don't know what to say. I mean, I know what I say, but I really can't speak on it. I just know how I would feel at a 20-something-year-old person compared to me being in my 40s. So I have a friend that's younger than me. She been dating some not so kosher ass men, but these men seem to satisfy her down there. They don't treat her right in the head, but they treat her right in the bed. So I told her, you can't continue to date the same kind of men and expect, a different result. So, she took my advice and she started dating this other man. The other man was nice and treated her real good. She said he talked to her calmly and she was asking him a whole bunch of questions and his demeanor never changed. And I'm like, oh, you found you a good. Of course, he was a little much older than her. So, he knew what the fuck he was doing. He was more established. He had a job. He had a couple jobs. Legal shit, He smelled good, looked good. He just was older and she had no problem with it, with his age. She said they went out on a couple dates and everything was cool and she was feeling him, you know what I mean? Said he opened the doors for her and, when they went out to eat, she was going to pay her portion or whatever. He was like, I got you. I got her. So I'm like, okay, so what's the problem then? He sounds like you finally got what you've been asking for, right? She said that they went out again to hang out. And because it was nice outside, she just, wanted to go to the park and chill, just chill out at the park. So he took her to this park by the water and they was having a real nice time. She said she leaned up against this bench and I guess it must have scratched, her back or what have you. So, he checked her back and rubbed her back for her and asked her was she good or whatever. And she said she felt good. So, again, they're at this beach and ain't nobody around. So, she let him get a little feel because she enjoying herself. And again, I'm like, okay, so I'm waiting on the bad part of the story. She said she bends over and, well, not bend, but she reaches over because he says that, his inner thigh hurt. She like, what's wrong with your inner thigh? And he said he had some type of procedure done and, you know what I mean? He had some type of rod or something in the inner part of his thigh. She was like, ooh, okay, well, I won't lean on that. She said, he was like, do you mind rubbing it for me, while I rub your back? So I'm like, okay, so what's the wrong with that? She said she, proceeds to rub his inner thigh and she's trying not to, brush up against his dick or whatever, but she's rubbing, she's squeezing and rubbing all around and she's going up the shaft of the thigh. Again, not intentionally trying to touch his wee-wee, excuse me, pee. Uh, and she's still rubbing the thigh. She's not feeling nothing. Now I'm like, okay, do you want to feel it or don't you? She says, no, I wasn't trying to feel it, but at this point, where the fuck is it? Because he moaning and doing all this shit, but I'm not feeling it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Girl. I'm like, okay, so what do you do? She says this man reaches down and grabs something. She said he was grabbing at it and like, I guess, like holding his pants to hold it, so it could get out. She still didn't see it. But at mercy, I'm like, God. So now I see what the problem is. This girl said this man's thing was like her pointer finger. I just want to know why God do that to some people. You know what I mean? Like, what is the purpose? Like, why would you do that, God? I mean, she finally met a dude that she really liked, treats her good. Seems like he's not stingy. But she says she can't do nothing with it. Now, me at my age, you know what I mean? I don't know what to say. I mean, sex isn't everything. I love I love me some penis. But I guess I'm with her because I'm not a lesbian. I said that because you never know. He could probably be a good eater, but yeah, I need the meat. I need to feel it. Yeah. What do you think she should do? Should she just deal with it and try to kegel it and see if she can work with it? I mean, she's young. She shouldn't have been that ran through that her Gucci's that big that she can't mistake it. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just thinking. Now, me on the other hand, I had 2 kids. I could kegel my life away. I still wouldn't be able to do nothing with her. But yeah, that's. Yeah, what's your opinion?